morning. Welcome to Idaho. What am I doing in Idaho? I had this ingenious plan. So I'm running empty to Klesnikov, so that's north of Castlegar, picking up a load there. So I could go through Spokane, stay in Washington, in the middle of rush hour like I did last week. Remember that rush hour last weekend, or last Tuesday morning? And go up to Madeline Falls and cross the border there. Or I could loop around through Idaho, avoid Spokane, and make up some time. Really got to watch out for black ice. Minus 10 degrees outside. A little layer of snow everywhere. The roads look fairly dry. Anywhere that looks wet, it's not wet, it's frozen solid. Like here. That is ice. Make sure the jake brakes are off and cruise control is off. As long as it's little patches like this, it'll be fine, but if all of a sudden the whole road's like this, it's worth just pulling over and waiting till it's not black ice. I got up real early today morning. Well, not real early, but earlier today morning. Got up at 6. They started unloading at 6:30. Yeah. At Katara in South, or Spokane Valley. Katara. They unloaded at 6:30 in the morning. Got up at 6, pulled in, started undoing my straps. Straps are just frozen solid. I'm like, I should have gotten up earlier. That's going to take me too long. So I finally get everything unstrapped by 7. Still no forklift. I'm like, well, let's go talk to someone, find someone. And he goes, oh yeah, forklift driver doesn't start until 8 now. Somebody should have told ya. I'm like, great. Jumped back in the truck and took a little nap. Well, at least closed my eyes, relaxed, warmed up again. I put a bunch of the straps inside the cab, so they're just frozen solid. They're just a layer of ice on them, and At least I'll have some straps that are thought out. Makes a big difference if I don't have to fight with all of them when I'm restrapping. So this is actually Highway 53 eastbound, just north of I-90, kind of parallels I-90, slightly different angle, but finally starting to get a little warmer in here. It's a good feeling. Toes are starting to get defrosted. Wide load, a couple of wide loads coming down this way. Game crossing with a flashing light. Does that mean there's actively, is it a sensor or is it always flashing? I just don't remember the flashing. Maybe the flashing light is new, or I've just not noticed it before. I'm gonna have to dig out my jeans. It's cold enough out here that I want to wear a little bit of a thicker layer. I enjoy wearing dress pants, dress shirts. I'm dressed for the office. Very often I'm dressed for the office. I enjoy wearing these clothes. Don't judge me. So when it gets colder, I need to put on jeans. I've just found office clothing a lot more comfortable than more like casual clothing. Compression brakes prohibited. Don't worry, roads are icy. Wouldn't want to be using those unless I had to. Unless I'm going really slow. Even then, you have to be really choosy of where you're going to be using jake brakes on this kind of weather. School zone flashing lights, I think. I saw flashing lights in the background. There they are. Okay, yep. School zone. That's what I thought. This is Rathdrum. Idaho. Yeah, this time of year there's not a lot of loads coming out of Spokane. We always bring building supplies back up into Canada, shingles and cement, bags of cement and blocks of concrete. Outdoor, you know, do-it-yourselfers. Construction for the summer. And that all stops in fall. Later on in winter it starts up again as all the hardware stores are prepping for the spring rush of all the do-it-yourselfers, but this time of year we got deliveries coming down here, nothing going back up. Unfortunately, I got a load that I know the road pretty much memorized. Klasnikov to Richmond. Actually, this one's going Delta, but still. It's one of those reload places that we go to on a regular basis. You doing a regen? Sounds like they're doing a regen. Is that a lane or does the lane disappear? Disappears here? Okay. Like, do I merge into that lane or not? Yeah, it's not a lot of snow, but it came with a lot of wind and the perfect temperatures to stick to the roads. Got quite a few messages on the Colquhoun warning us of sections that were really bad for black ice. This shaded area here seems black icy. I'm not sure, but I think I see oncoming headlights getting yeah, they're definitely getting reflective in the roadway, not in the tracks, but between the two tracks. So be cautious, super cautious. One thing we do bring up this time of year is wood pellets for stoves and fireplaces and stuff like that, and wood logs and stuff like that, but not a lot of those loads going up. Yeah, the reflections of the headlights are definitely between the tracks. The tracks themselves seem like they have lots of grip. Looking at the reflections, still have to be really cautious. We'll be driving through Idaho forest for a while, so a little bit different, but it's going to be a fairly routine boring run today, so after the last 2 weeks of having awesome runs, I guess I'm okay with a routine run. So thanks for watching. If anything cool comes up, I'll make sure to share it with you. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed.